The migration of most African Americans came up through Louisiana, Mississippi, and they went out into certain areas like I think St. Louis, Chicago, Detroit, LA. And they were going for auto jobs because that's where the plants were, because they were paying them a higher wage. So I was in Detroit, and I had done very well in Detroit, and I had a loft in Detroit. And it was right around the time of the financial crisis in 2007 when, or a little bit prior, because things happened in Detroit sooner than the rest of the world. They say, as a matter of fact, Detroit's like the canary in the coal mine. If you want to know what's about to happen, look at Detroit. And so things started getting a little rough, and at the time, I was in this phase where I was, prior to that, even trying to figure out who I was. I knew that the life I was living wasn't the life I wanted to live or the life I was meant to live. And so I was trying to like explore what that is, both emotionally and spiritually, and wasn't necessarily there. But simultaneously, the market crashed. I got laid off from my job. I ended up getting to a point where I was like starting to lose things. So like my house or my loft that I built. But also I was dating a young lady who was working for Chrysler, and then got a job working for Disney. And so she had moved there to Orlando, and I was still up in Detroit, and I was thinking like, all right, I don't necessarily want to be up here. I need a fresh start. I'm in this relationship. I have roots in Orlando from Bethune-Cookman. I did the math. I was like, well, the relationship doesn't work. It's not like I'm moving to like Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like Orlando's small, but it's big, and I can get in and do some interesting work down there. So let me give it a shot. Central Florida is where I found my faith, which is important to me. Central Florida is where I met my wife in 2012 at a co-working space, a little nuanced, eclectic, weird co-working space in downtown Orlando. We were friends at the time. Central Florida is where we got married. This is home for me, and the reason why is because, like, in Central Florida, some of the best things have happened to me, right? Like, this is where I was able to restart. I was able to come in and be around people who wanted to build stuff with me, whether it's the Orlando Tech Association or the things I do now around community building through my co-working space or through entrepreneurship, Rally, the social enterprise accelerator, the stuff I do in education. Like, all of that work was created because of the relationships I had through this community, right? I said, you know what, Orlando is my home. And I started to speak in that way. It changed how I interacted with people, how I engaged people, how I invested in people. And as a result, it changed how people engaged me. And now I'm to the point where people in this community know who I am. They want to come alongside of me. They know the work that I do, and they know that I'm about moving this community forward.